Good morning and welcome to Family Computer Center. My name is Joji and today we are going to discuss about using royalty-free fonts from Google's font application interface. Let's move on to the lesson. Here in this HTML document, we have a heading, Family Computer Center, and I put a class for the heading called main head, and we have a paragraph called main description. So I put the ID for the paragraph as main description. I will change the ID to class. Okay, so once you execute this HTML file, let me try to execute this one. For that, I will right click and I click on copy path. Then I will switch over to my web browser and I will paste it over the address bar. I press enter. You can see there is no styles, like this is regular font style applied for the heading and the paragraph. Correct? Okay. You might already know how to how do we add font style to the elements in our page. Okay, still I will quickly walk you through on those things. Okay, for example, we have our heading called main head class. Under the main head class, so what I'm going to do is, like, I'm going to apply the font style Arial for this heading. So to do that, I'm switching over to my CSS file, styles.css, and I'm going to call like dot main head, and I will open the button for a bracket, and I'm saying like font dash family, and I will say Arial. So you can see when I start typing Arial, it gives me the suggestion like this. So I click this suggestion, so it fill up the rest of the things. Okay, so now let me go back to my browser and check whether it has changed my font style or not. So I went back to my browser, and once I refresh, I can see like changed my font style. Correct? Okay, so I will switch back to my Visual Studio Code once again. So here you can see, when you want to apply font style Arial, I have specified three different styles like Arial, Helvetica, and something called sans serif. Correct? So you might be thinking, as we want the style Arial, and why we have specified three different styles. Actually, when a user open our web page in his browser, the browser will first look for the first font style you specify, whether that font style is available in the user's computer or on the user's browser. If it is not available, it will go to the second font style you specify. Okay, and if that font style is available, the browser will execute your page in that font style. Okay, then if both of these fonts are not available, browser is going to choose any sans serif font available in that computer or browser. Got the point? So for safety, we are saying all these three things. First, browser will try to execute this. Second, browser will try to execute this. And if both of these are not available, browser will go for sans serif font. Correct? What if all these type of fonts are not available in the user's computer or the browser? So this is not a recommended option, because we are planning our heading to display in this font style. And if this font style is not available in user's computer or browser, your website will somewhat look not good as we targeted for the user. Correct? So easy way to tackle this situation is to embed royalty-free font style from Google's font application interface. So I'm stressing the word royalty free. Royalty free means all these font styles from Google application interface are not under the copyright. So they are giving you these font styles free for you to use, like without any copyright issues or something like that. Even you can use it free for commercially. Okay, for that, first you have to go to the website called fonts.google.com. So I will take you to that website. So I'm going here, I will shut a new tab and I'm going to write like fonts.google.com. So once you reach in that website, you can see there are many fonts available. Correct? Okay. So there are many categories like serif, sans serif, display, handwriting, monospace, and there is different languages also available like Arabic, Bengali, Chinese, like English, Greek, all those things, Japanese, all those things are available. When you look at the font properties, you can see you can even like how many number of styles you target, how much thickness you want, all those things, right? So let me pick a font style for my main heading. Okay, so I will choose the category somewhat like display and handwriting. So you can see like somewhat fancy kind of fonts. Okay, so we will look for a good one. So I'm really interested in using this font. Okay, so what I'm going to do is like I will click on this. So when you click on this, you can see here like this is a style. So I will click the option select this style. So it will see like selected family. We have selected something called Great Vibes. Okay, so now I'm going back and I want another font style for my paragraph also. So I will choose like I don't want something called handwriting, so I will choose serif, sans serif, all those types. And when I go down, um, somewhat look like also this is something good for me. This one is something good for me. No, I need to. So I click this one and you can see there is different styles available for this. So which one you like, you can choose like that. So I'm choosing light 300 and I click on select these styles. So how many styles we selected now? We have selected two styles, one for our heading and one for our paragraph. Okay, so how do we use this in our CSS or in our code? So you can see there is an option called embed. So I click on that embed and you can see there is something called import. So I click import. Okay. So inside the import, you can see there is an import link, import URL specified. So do not copy this style tag, just copy this import statement. Then we will switch back to our CSS file. And at the top of our CSS file, we will paste the import statement we have copied. So you can see it here, correct? Now what I will do, like I will switch back to my browser and you can see this like CSS rule to specify the family, font family, grade vibes. So I will copy this for my heading and I will switch back to my CSS file, correct? And under the main head, I will specify that. Okay, then for the paragraph, so paragraph is having the class main description. So I will say like dot main description. Then I will open the butterfly bracket. I will switch back to my browser. Then I will copy this font family for my paragraph. So I switch back to my CSS. Then I will paste it over here. There you go. So I have pasted this family for the main heading and this family for my paragraph. Okay, so let's try to execute this one. So I'll switch back to my browser. In our page, I will refresh this. There you go. The paragraph style and the heading style is now applied. Okay, so if you are adding font style like this, what will happen? Browser will look for this font in the user's computer or the browser. If it is not available in user's computer or the browser, it will take that font style from this application interface. So our life is really easy, right? So we will be displaying our website exactly like what we have targeted for the user. Okay, so for the paragraph and heading, I'm going to add some more styles for making my website a little more attractive. For example, I'll make my text align for the heading to center and I will apply a color of green. Okay, and for this I'm going to make text align to justify and I will set the line height to 1.5 and finally I will set the color to somewhat maybe indigo. There you go. Let me go back and refresh it and see what happened. I went back there. When I refresh, there you go. Our website is looking neat, clean, and good now, right? Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure that you subscribe to our channel so that you will not miss any further video we post. See you again. Bye for now.